Are you willing to forgive yourself and others so that you can live in freedom? Are you willing to forgive yourself and others for not being, acting, and doing things the way that you expect them to act? Good morning, everybody. My name is Connie-Lee Bennett. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how it's important that sometimes what we do is we learn physical tools and techniques to release built-up energy that is inside of us. I know that many of us have moments when we just feel our body is really, really tense. You know, it's like you feel like you need to punch somebody or you need to run, or do you know that feeling in your body? Am I the only one? Do you want to give me a thumbs up or give me, hands up, thumbs up? Do you have moments when you just feel in your body that it's so tense? I think the reason for that is because what we do when we experience a moment, a stimulus that affects us and causes a reaction of anger, resentment, any of those emotions, instead of processing them and releasing them, what we do is we hold on to them. And what happens is that we hold on to them and they become blocked in our body. Now, for example, somebody says something to you. Now, I'd like you to imagine a moment when somebody said something to you and you felt really angry or you felt really upset. Any emotion, anger, upset, fear, whatever that emotion is. So think of a moment when you felt that emotion. And if you were to play back, remember what we have is we have a stimulus, and the stimulus causes a feeling in our body which reverts back to an original source belief that we have about ourselves, and then we think that. But what happens in the body during that entire process is that feeling is felt in the body. And either what happens is that we release that feeling, or that feeling becomes pushed down. And what happens is we then place our attention into a different area. So if we emotionally are feeling trapped and we push down an emotion emotionally, we might be focusing on a different area, like mentally. If we remember a while back in one of the videos, I spoke about how we don't connect the dots of all the different energy bodies that we have. The intellectual body, the mental body, the social body, the emotional body, the energetic body. So physically, what happens is that energy is built up within the body. So to be really free, to be truly free, we need to release the physical energy that's built up in our body. So how do you do that? Some great techniques. If you are aware of where it is in your body that you are trapped, where that energy is trapped, this is very powerful. So become aware of where your body, if you feel like I'm really feeling tight in my throat, think about it and ask yourself, okay, well, what is this energy telling me? And usually throat is expression. So if you have built up energy in your throat, then we want to release it. And how do you release energy in your throat? Is by screaming. Might not be able to scream, but I don't know, maybe when you're in the shower you can scream, or when you're out for a walk in the forest you can scream, or you can sing in the car or scream in the car, but it's about releasing that energy, physically releasing it. If you're feeling angry and you feel it in your hands, then what we want to do is we want to punch a pillow. I heard Louise Hay once say, what she does is she punches a pillow every single week. Now I feel that if you would like to release some of the energy that's built up in you, I'm inviting you to do just that. To punch a pillow once a week. Because what happens is that you don't necessarily always know all the built up energy that is inside of you. It's on an unconscious level. So if you start punching a pillow and you trust that it will be revealed to you that which is keeping you trapped, it will be revealed to you. So you punch a pillow, punch, 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 and then all of a sudden, Spirit starts showing you all the places where you still have that, where you have the energy that's pent up inside of you. We all have pent up energy. Every single day, stimulus causes an emotional response that we either release or we hold on to. So my question to you is, what are you going to be doing every week from now on to release that energy? Exercise is another good way. Yes, casual exercise, but also sprinting. You know, an exercise that gets you just for 5 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever you can handle. But you sprint. What I sometimes do is I sprint the last 10 meters or 100 meters when I'm running. Just to let go of any pent-up energy that's still in your body. But you're not doing this aimlessly. You are setting the intention, because this is important, as you know, is to set an intention. I am sprinting to release any energy that I have in my body. I am punching the pillow to release any pent-up anger that I have. I am screaming at the top of my voice to release. And when you do it, you'll be so surprised that you actually have this pent-up anger, frustration, resentment, sadness. Another form of releasing is crying and just letting it go, like howling like a child would, throwing a tantrum, pretending you're that 2-year-old and like, ah! Wouldn't that be freeing? Just to express physically how you feel? But that's one of the ways that we keep ourselves trapped, is by not physically expressing ourselves. What does a child do? A child very rarely has any pent-up emotions. They express them and they let you know. But it's usually from about 3, 4, 5 that they start holding on to their emotions. And from about 7 onwards, they've been conditioned that it's not okay to physically express their emotions. But a child is in the moment. And the reason and why they can be in the moment is because they release. They release that which comes into them straight away. So if you, like me, want to live in freedom, I'm going to encourage you to choose a way to physically release this anger. And if you are committed, I am going to encourage you to write down in the comment section below, what is the physical exercise, the physical activity that you are choosing to do every week? Write down in the comment section below now. Punch a pillow, if that's yours. Scream, sprint, cry, it'll come to you. Spirit will show you the technique that's relevant for you. But write it down, because then you are committing to it, and it's moving from the unconscious to the conscious. Conscious awareness is very, very powerful. My name is Connie-Lee Bennett, and it is my honor to walk with you on your journey of living in freedom. We'll see you tomorrow, where we will be looking at something really, really beautiful. We're going to be looking at attachment and letting go of attachment. I'll see you then. Have a wonderful day expressing yourself physically so that you can release any pent-up energy in your body. Namaste, beautiful souls. Bye.